Up a little bit early today. I didn't realize until yesterday. I'd said in a video, I didn't realize until yesterday that the races started at 11:30, and I surely would have been late for the races had it not been for Justin of all people, Justin, to remind me that the races started at 11:30. So up early today. It was supposed to rain all week. Saturday was rain. We were kind of quietly planning for it. Babies weren't going to train. And then we looked at the forecast last night. No rain this morning in Northfield. Now it's upsetting because it went from no rain potentially at Washington to back to rain. So I can only hope as I get there that Mother Nature is tilted in our direction, which doesn't generally happen. So I'm going to train a couple of horses that I'm going to go dancing by myself. Much like a lot of the other horses, a confidence issue with him first and foremost, and a confidence issue with him, and also I just want to see how he's done all week. I trained him Tuesday or Wednesday. I trained him pretty good, and he responded well and trained well. But I want to get a feel for him again, just to see if he's progressing or if that was just a one-off, right? We've taken the hobbles back off of him and trained him in 219, and he was good. So I'm interested to see how he's going to do this morning. I want to get a look at Captain Incredible also. I told you guys he had a little surface infection in his ankle. No big deal. Lauren's on top of that. A couple of the other horses, maybe if I have time before we leave at 8:30, jump on and go with Deal, Grand Slam Deal. I'd like to get a look at her also, but just because I like going with her. Great way to end the night last night. JK Victory, a winner, 150-1, 26-1 on the end of it. Jason was right. He said the horse was ready to go. I qualified him 58. Very pedestrian, James-like qualifier. But felt good. And then his first start just beat for second in 51, 52, something like that. But raced really well. So the mile itself was not shocking. I guess a little shocking. 26-1 on the end of it. A mile and 150-1. I know Indiana's fast, but that's a heck of a mile for that horse. So impressed with that outing for sure. And still, I found myself watching the replay of Memory and Imagination and Pickpocket a couple of times yesterday. Pickpocket, trying to get a feel for how he's doing, where we can make slight changes, subtle changes, and I'll talk to Tim about that today. But for the most part, impressed with Memory, and impressed with Widespread Panic too. A very good mile from him. All in all, a pretty good night. Even Winter Bells Racing finished 7th, but her last quarter was 26 and a piece, a mile and 55. The line looks pretty. Did she look awesome? No, I thought that James was, James is, again, very super conservative with him, but I think the whole plan with her was to get some real good last quarters in her first couple of races and get some good lines on her in case we opt to sell her. And if we don't, then put her in a position where she can do some damage and hope that she transitions those big last quarters. They come with her, so to speak. So that was the plan with her. So I guess by all accounts, on that note, she raced exactly how she was supposed to race last night. So no disappointments in that regard. A big day coming ahead for us with Time Is On My Side and ours, and I hope the rain it goes away. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Nevertheless, it's a big race for us. Big races for us. So lots going on today. I believe the Derby is today also. So for those of you who make a big day of it, I haven't yet in my life. One of these days I do want to just take the weekend off and maybe go to Louisville, go to Kentucky and watch the race, or just take in the festivities. Every year it blows by because it's always a race day, right? So we're always working to either get to the races or we're racing during. The horses are racing while the Kentucky Derby, the festivities are ongoing, and then the race. So it's lost on me. It's one of those times I think is lost on me most years. So one of these years I'll get an opportunity to take it all in on my bucket list, if you will. So I am going to run into the barn. I got about 34 minutes of training ahead of me, and then I'll jump in the car with Justin and head over to the meadows. Hopefully the rain stays away, but we'll see. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful start to their weekend. I am. Get up early, ready to go, ready to get a look at a couple of babies, and then off to the meadows. Take care, good luck, and have some, hopefully have some good weather for the weekend. Take care.